as you're finding, you've written a pilot and it gets picked up, and then they make you write 12 more of them. So you then have to come up with 12 stories to tell this arc. How do you sort of break an arc for the season and find the groove of the show without being too repetitive week to week?
Right. Well, we were a little repetitive. I mean, the irony is they kind of instruct you to repeat the story of the pilot for the first 6 or 7 episodes. And then at the end of the first season, we got the note that we were too repetitive. So it was like, well, what? We were trying to, but...
We just did what you said!
I thought we did what you said, but they were right. When I looked back at it, I was like, there are 2 episodes in particular that are pretty much the same story. And it's weird. Sometimes repetition doesn't bother me because I feel like that's what life is. It's making the same mistakes over and over again and until you actually learn the lesson. So that doesn't bother me, but... I think trying to kind of keep it forward moving and keep revealing something new and getting underneath, it's like just peeling back all those layers of the onion. With Life Unexpected, Kate had so much anger at Baze, and what we did over the course of the season was realize that a lot of the anger at Baze was kind of, she had a right to be angry at him, but it really stemmed from an anger with her own father letting her down, and it was really how the story of the men in her life disappointing her, starting with the most important man, who was her father. So it was kind of revealing those things. The same thing for Baze. His inability to really love someone and tell someone he loves them has to do with the fact that he hasn't felt that loved by his own father. So I think it's just trying to kind of keep those reveals happening and getting underneath the behavior.
And was that a conscious process throughout the season? Like, did you start the season knowing, here's where we're ending this season right here, and we have these steps that we've got to build to it?
We did. I mean, we always knew we were building, in the first season, we knew we were building to Lux saying to Kate, I don't forgive you. Basically, it doesn't matter what you do now. It doesn't matter how great you are now. Nothing is going to take away the first 16 years of my life, and I'm actually unable to forgive you. So we knew we were building to that, and we knew we wanted that to come out in some sort of family therapy. We knew we were building to a road trip that would probably involve Kate's father. And the Baze thing we kind of discovered along the way. I mean, we knew his father was going to be a major root of his problems and issues, but I don't think we knew the I love you piece until we kind of got to the end of the season. And we debated what the end of the season would be. We knew we were building toward a wedding, but we didn't know what would happen, and we went through a lot of different variations on that. So it's fun. I mean, I love arcing that stuff out. We're doing it now in Nashville, and it's fun. And you kind of have tent poles and moments that you want to get to, pivotal conversations that need to be had, promotable moments and events that you kind of want to, we always knew we were going to use the winter formal. Lux was going to go to the same winter formal where Kate got pregnant by Baze in the parking lot. And so, it's fun to kind of think of those parallels and things. I like that part of it a lot. And we did it for second season too, and that was really fun. But it's a lot of work.